The NOR gate latch is a little bit different. This latch makes me a little bit happier. When I want to set, remember set means Q equals 1. The output equals 1. I like to ignore Q bar because it's just the opposite of that. Very, very useful, but I like to ignore it. But Q equals 1 is how we set this latch. Q equals 0 means it is reset. Q equals 1 is set, just like in the NAND gate latch. But in the NOR gate latch, it makes a little bit more sense to me. In the NOR gate latch, we want to, if we want to set something, we say turn on set to 1. If we want to reset, turn on reset to 1. Does that make sense? I think that makes a lot more sense. So this one makes me a little bit more happy. Let's look at an example problem then. Here we go. In this example problem, I'm going to go through really, really quickly. And in this example problem, we are going to draw the output waveform. We have to know that it's a NOR gate latch. It's the type that makes me happy. It means that set needs to be driven to 1 in order to set. Reset has to be driven to 1 in order to reset. Initially, I need to know the initial condition is Q equals 0. It's not always 0, but you could very well have an exam problem where it's 1. And we have to find the output waveform. So what's given is in black. Let's work on what's in green here. So I'm going to say initially Q is at 0 until something happens. So, and I'm going to do this one a little bit quicker. I'm just going to look for when things get driven to 1. Here, there's a 1 here. There's a 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. I want to set, reset. And then for some reason, I'm toggling this button and I want to reset again because I didn't realize it was already reset. So I started at 0. I'll just use a different color here. I started at 0 just because the initial condition was 0. It said so in the question. And then I wanted to set this latch. I'm going to stay set it until I want to reset this latch. Now I'm resetting this latch. Now I want to reset the latch again, but I'm already reset. So I'm going to be down here now still. And then I want to set the latch. And once I set the latch, it continues. Don't be tempted to go down at this point where the reset leaves. Because when this turns into a 0, really effectively nothing happens. It just stays as it was, and it was set. So the last condition here is a set latch.